Okay, so open's coming up. We were going to open flat and now, oh, no sound for Zoom. There we go. Now we're back. So we were going to open flat and then now Trump's talking and market's gone up a little bit. So makes it a little bit difficult on the open. I think this could be a bit of a suck in to try and get people to go long, but we'll just have to see how it is. Now, normally I'm looking for a pullback, and there's no pullback at the moment, so.
Order cancelled.
Okay, that didn't come up on the screen, so we have to figure out what's going on there. Okay, that came up on the screen there. Okay.
Order cancelled.
This is why we test beforehand.
Order cancelled. Order cancelled.
There we go.
Order cancelled.
Okay.
Order cancelled.
They all work. Excellent. like I said before, I just think this was a suck in to go long. So we should get a little bit of a drop down here. See if it holds. Not really a great scenario for trades on the open. That we had that move just before the open with Trump speaking, so it's just made it volatile. It's made the charts messy. So we need to consolidate a little bit. We've had a gap up on the Russell, small gap up on everything. I think we need to come back down for a little bit, retest these levels, create like a double bottom or a higher low. Well, certainly not as easy as yesterday's open. So there you go, it's happened again. Well, there you go. Fuck me. And it's the same time. Data stopped. Well, we're just going to have to ditch two connections, aren't we? Oh well, at least we have a connection. I'm trying to run two connections at once, which is the Apex and my live account. It's just not working. Don't know why. Maybe I need to prioritize the other connection. Could try that. Anyway, we have data at the moment, so I'm not going to muck around with it. So we're in a price phase. We're just drifting up. Everything's still going up. They don't know that, Basil. Yes. But they don't know that, and they're different resolution. Yes. That's yeah. So I'll give you an example, Basil, of what I mean. So that's my full screen, and that's them there. So you can see how different they are. Yeah, no, I've done it deliberately. Yeah, thank you. I was looking at the higher time frame ones, and it just, I don't know, they just didn't really show anything. And I had a comment the other day that someone said, "Oh, you put your stop in, and it's so far away." And I think when I'm showing trades and I've got my stop in, like I have to do it. It looked so far away. I actually totally agreed with the comment. So. It's hard to trade that. Like, you can tell trend is up, short-term momentum is up. This could be one of those testing days where it's just sit there and wait and not do anything. Well, not much to do here. This is a little bit frustrating, but we've already had that move up. We're in a price phase and we need to do some time. We need a bit of a pullback here. Ugh, stop drifting. Just remind me of something else, Vasil. Thank you, which is awesome. better. Well, this is annoying. Yeah. I'm wondering, Roy, if, I'm not sure if Shane's on, whether you need to log on to the live account first and then use that as the main data source and then log on to Apex. Because Shane actually said that he uses the NinjaTrader data as the main, and you go to the settings and tell the futures to use that as the main data source. So if you could try that, that would be great. So it's happened. The same thing's happened to you. Did you log on to Apex first and then log on to NinjaTrader? Yep. Okay, that's what I did. So maybe try the other way around and go into, could you do this for me? Go into Tools, go into Tools, Options, Market Data. I can show you this here because you'll see this. Go into Tools and Options, Market Data. Yeah, Tools, Options, Market Data, and then set this to NinjaTrader. I'm pretty sure it's NinjaTrader, or it might be NinjaTrader Continuum. I think it's NinjaTrader Continuum actually. Okay. So give that a go. Because as soon as I turned Apex off, the data was working on NinjaTrader. So I don't know. I'm sure there's a way around it, or a way of doing it. Awesome, thank you. This is not looking good so far, but that's okay. This is the job. on. Well, that doesn't really help, does it? So we've got drift on the S&P, we've got drift on the Nasdaq, drift on the Dow, drift on the Russell. So this is not the sort of open we were looking for. Yeah, well, this is tough. I mean, obviously there was all that stuff when Trump was speaking. I'm not sure if Trump is still speaking, but there was movement then, and that's where the movements come from. And that was very choppy. I think everyone's heard of Ross Cameron. Ross Cameron's been around for, God, 10 years, 15. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know much about him actually. I've seen his stuff. I know he's a very good trader, and I know he's done a lot of stuff legitimately and showed stuff. He also got, I think he got a $5 million fine from the SEC for, what was it? Something about how he was advertising or something like that. But he got a massive fine from the SEC. I'm pretty sure it was $5 million. I don't know much about him though. He trades stocks. I mean, this is the thing, Christians. I think it's all possible. This is all this is what I showed you during the webinar today. This is all possible. Like if you think about trading, the market moves in two directions, right? You've got a 50-50 chance. There are going to be a lot of people that can trade. But what is the hardest thing about trading? The hardest thing about trading is nights like tonight. Elise said this during the webinar. It's not the trades that you take that make you successful. It's the trades that you don't take. And it's not trading tonight. This sucks. YouTube's on. Students are here. We're ready. It was a big night last night. Messed up. I was trading too many contracts. I'm ready tonight. I'm going to do 5 micros, get the account going. Great. I've prepared all day, done all the work, ready. Everything's ready. We've got everything set up, and the market looks like crap. There's literally nothing. So all trading is the ability to make smart decisions and not trade when you're not meant to trade. We know the market trends. We know the market moves. There's lots of different strategies. There's lots of different ways of doing it. I don't know how Ross does it. I don't know how he trades. But I do know that he's been around for a long time. And from what I can tell, he's like very good at what he does. So, I mean, what's he got? Oh, that's a good song. What's he got? 1.96 million subscribers. And he's been around a long time. And he does stocks. Yep. So, very, very different to what I do. But yeah. $1.96 million. He's best known for turning $583.15 into $10 million. But, you know, we showed this yesterday. I mean, it's all possible. This is all possible. Like $583 would have been 10 micros, wouldn't it? What's one micro is $50. So we said yesterday, you know, how much you could have made with 5 micros. Well, it was 5 micros times 20, wasn't it? So, but anyways. Anyway, we're getting this drop at the moment, and it's really, really small because we're on a really strong uptrend. So we're certainly not going short. I mean, one of the good things about him, he's a very, very good trader, but he's also a very good YouTuber. And that's just not what I want to do. He spends a lot of, he's got a lot of videos. Tori's the same. She's a very good YouTuber. I'd rather spend my time trading. I agree, Ben, but I'm going to stick around. I'm going to stay here for... We're only 40 minutes into the session, and it feels like we've been here for about 10 hours. But we haven't, so we've just got to keep sitting here. I don't think we're going to get anything for a little bit. We're going to need to have a pullback. I think we should get a pullback soon. We go to the 15 minutes. Yeah, definitely. Okay, 15-minute cash. So we're going to get a pullback pretty soon. Now, yeah, 15-minute, we need to come down to 50%. So I'll put that on. It's not going to show up on the micro, is it? No. Oh, Ben, see, that's awesome. That's such good progress. That's what, it's what you have to do. It is just so easy on a night like tonight. You know what? I'm just going to take a micro. I'm just going to take something. I want to take something. And the real success right now is saying, okay, be here, be present, be ready, practice. Practice as if you're getting ready. Now, we know there's nothing at the moment. We need to keep practicing. So keep saying, what's the trend? Keep saying, are we going sideways? What's the trend? Okay, are we in a time phase? What's the trend? Are we in a time phase? What's the trend? Are we in a time phase? So we know on everything else at the moment, we go out to, this frame here. Well, what's the trend on the Dow? Okay, Dow up here. Well, trend's up. Cool. Are we in a time phase? No. Russell, what's the trend? Trend is up. Are we in a time phase? No. Nasdaq down the bottom here. Trend is up. Are we in a time phase? No. Oh, I had this the other day. Sorry, Chuck. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll turn up my volume a little bit. I just found the other day that it was loud, but it was too sensitive, and I could hear my breathing. So I've just turned it up for you, Chuck. Thank you for letting me know. Tell me if that makes any difference in terms of the sound. Just check my audio settings as well. Okay, so I've just changed it a little bit. So let me know if that makes any difference. I assume Zoom is fine. Never have any problems with Zoom. My microphone is turned up all the way. So just let me know, guys. That's a bit better. Still low, but can hear you now. Let's see. I'll go a little bit louder. That's 3/4 loud. Testing 1 2 1 2 blah 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 blue. So I've just done it quite a lot louder, Chuck. So if you could just let me know. Now, in terms of what we've just done, then we've just had. You thought the sound was great. Okay, cool. I wonder if it is a PC thing. But someone actually just wrote that they had their PC. I have my volume cranked to 100 and can barely hear you. Okay. Well, hopefully, Chuck, that's made a difference. I've just done that there. I don't want to have the microphone too close to my face. It's better now. Excellent. Okay. That's good. Sorry, guys. I had the microphone here like this, and I listened to a feed and I was like, so I don't really want that. Yeah, it was, I just went, oh my God, I can hear myself breathing. But anyway, they've just let me know that that is better, so that's good. Maybe I'll put it here as well so it's more directional. Haha, Christians, you couldn't help yourself. Dude, couldn't help yourself. Fuck me. Like I mean, this is why, you know, trading will be around forever. Because, you know, people just can't help themselves, so. What's that, Chuck? You're listening to somebody else? What? That's disgusting. Yeah, well, that's why I'm obviously just conscious about it, so I don't know. You can tell me now if you can hear it. You can be honest with me if you can hear me breathing. That way I can know whether it's, you know, I can turn it up. I'm using a Rode mic, by the way, so that's pretty high now. Wonder how you change the frequencies. I don't know. Don't know. Anyway, that should be a lot better. And this is the whole learning process as well, isn't it? It's like, you know, getting it all right, getting all the sounds right. There's so much more that goes on than just trading here. It's obviously having the feed right. So let me know, please, Chuck, if you could let me know whether that's made a big improvement and whether my breathing is noticeable. I think on Zoom, Zoom must have something built into it where it cuts out background noise or something, because I've never noticed it on Zoom. Yeah, well, this does not. So this is just where you can see the mic. Excellent. That is good. In gold, okay. Cool. Just make sure you've got your stop in there, because I can't really see first bar pullback on that, so that's going to come back. That could come back pretty quick, but just monitor that. You know what to do. Okay, awesome, Roy. That's good. Did you also change that setting? Oops. Hang on for 2 seconds. Hello. Hello. You're making it. Yes. Are you? Sorry. Yes, I'm home now. Yes. Fantastic. Thank you. So you know where it is? Rick's House Building, Sondheim level. Sorry, everyone. Just got a delivery coming, and deliveries are very hard to do in Dubai. My chart colour. Well, as long as the volume is not hurting anyone's eyes. Yeah, so the chart color tonight is just to it's very specific. It's obviously to remind myself that I'm on a micro. So if I changed it to a proper account, which is this one here, see, obviously, you've got those there. So they're the full account. So they're the proper ones, and obviously it looks a little bit better. Yeah, it's definitely for a reason. Definitely for a reason. So, Shane, look, this will only be for a couple of days. I just want to get the account going. I've just been too conservative and too concerned about the drawdown. So I just want to take a couple of trades, get it going, get probably $250, $500 up. Then I'll go to one full contract, and then it's simple from there. Then we'll go from one contract to two contracts to 5, and we'll fly. The start is the hardest part, and it's just important that you get sort of like on a good start, I think. There's nothing, it's not great trying to play catch up. So you want to take your first 2 or 3 trades, you want them to be positive trades. Get the account up a little bit. Once we get rid of that drawdown, it's so funny. Like I've had a couple of, I said this earlier, I've had a couple of negative comments on YouTube. It's so funny how people are willing to, pick you up for your faults, but they're not doing the same thing themselves. Like, I don't think people realise, obviously, the challenge of trading live, setting this task. The number of people that have made $1 million through Apex is very, very small. The number of people that have made $2 million through Apex is 1. So I don't see anybody else doing their YouTube channel, but they're happy to critique. Everyone's happy to give advice, aren't they? So you can see, like on the Dow then, I mean, we could look at that. I'm not going to take short-term scalping trades. I'm looking for something significant, safe. I mean, what's that done? 28 points straight away. I mean, that's okay, but well, hopefully everyone on YouTube can hear me now. Has the volume made any difference on Zoom? Or probably not. It's loud. Well, there you go. It's loud on Zoom and quiet on YouTube. I suppose the positive is it's always easy to turn me down. It's harder to turn my voice up. Okay, so we're an hour in and nothing at the moment. Oh, Kathy, that's just such a brilliant sentence. God, I would like to, I might actually see if I can copy that. Social media is a place where people with no achievements bully people who are making a difference. God, that's a great sentence, Kathy. I love that. I'm just going to take this out for a second. That is such a good comment, Kathy. Love it. And snag. I am going to snag that. I was talking about this to the community today. I was just saying I've had a couple of comments on YouTube from people that have created fake accounts, like just deliberately trolling. And I'm like, wow, what sort of a life do you have when you're spending your spare time creating fake accounts to then go and comment on someone in a negative manner? And they wonder why they can't trade. I mean, if they put that energy into reading charts and learning about charts, they'd be a lot better off, wouldn't they? But anyway, look, this is the reality, guys. This is where we are right now. This is a higher time frame chart and we are just drifting. We're not even getting a pullback. And we've done a lot of price here. I'm expecting a pullback. We're 483 points up on the Dow, 285 on the Nasdaq. So this is a significant move up. And we just have to wait and see now. Well, guys, I mean, look, I'm going to stay on. We'll keep going for a little bit, but obviously the way that I trade is, number one, is trading with the trend. So that's the first thing, and then I'm looking for a pullback. And we are in a price phase at the moment, which means we have no pullback. So I think we're going to have to wrap things up in a second. This is just going to be one of those nights that we say, okay, we've had a lot of movement yesterday. We had the movement with Trump talking, which has obviously accelerated things, given it a little bit of a bounce, but hasn't really given us any clean entry, unfortunately. So this is trading. This is what I've mentioned before. This is what trading is. And as I look at it now, it's actually even like it's still drifting. So I think I'll wrap things up, YouTube. It kind of sucks. That's just the way it is. I wish it was different, but that is what we've got. So far, this is just going to be one of those nights where we sit back. I think there's going to be a pullback. We're only, nearly an hour and 15 minutes in. So we've still got a long way to go, but I think it's going to take probably about 2 or 3 hours to have a pullback. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm recording everything, guys. So if anything happens, the trade will be recorded, and I'll do my wrap at the end of the day. If something happens, I'll be trading 5 contracts, five micros. Unless I get a rush of blood and go, wow, this looks amazing, and I trade a full contract. But yeah, I'm just going to do that. Probably wouldn't trade a full contract. If I was going to do anything right now, I'd just trade 5 contracts times 2, which would be the same as a full contract. Because there is no, what's it called? There's no brokerage. So actually, I don't even know if I can trade 10 micros. I don't think I can. I think you can only do 5. Anyway, I'll just do 5. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Sorry I couldn't create something, but that's the way it is. So we'll come back tomorrow. I'll do my wrap up at the end of the day. If anything happens, I'll let you know. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. No one's liked tonight. We've had 1 like. Well, do you know what? It's probably worthy of that because it's been crap. So there's probably there's nothing to really like tonight anyway. So, but we'll come back tomorrow, and hopefully we'll do it again. So, yes, it is in minis or equivalent. So you can you can do 5 minis, or up to, I suppose that would be 50. Would that be 50 micros? Awesome. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you for your feedback on the microphone too. So please let me know if you can't hear me, or if there is anything I can do to improve, just let me know. So yeah, okay. Anyway, I'll just do 1.5. Yeah, okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Be careful. Just be smart tonight. Obviously, it's very tough to trade this. It's in a price phase. Do the right thing. Wait for it to pull back. There'll be plenty of opportunities. Just don't do anything silly. If you go long now, it may turn pretty significant. Oh, okay, cool. Maybe I've got to refresh it. Thanks, Kathy. And thank you for your comment earlier, Kathy. I love that. I'm going to save that, and I'll actually put that on my Instagram with you on there, if that's okay. But I love that quote. Thank you so much.